Hello YouTube's Pizzscn here. In this video I'm going to be doing a review of the Apple battery charger. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. This review I'm actually going to be putting under the category of a gear review. I kind of just now got this thought actually. If and whenever I find, something that, just kind of useful and good to have, just general everyday stuff that's, good to have, I might call it a gear review. Such as, say, if I wanted to review a watch or something, I would probably categorize it as a gear review. Or, in this case I'm reviewing a battery charger, I'm going to call it a gear review. Both of them are not exactly, they're both optional, like, accessories, but they're things that are good to have, if you know what I mean. If I wanted to review my cell phone, I would call it a gear review. So, anyway, I'm probably going to start doing a category of reviews in the future that I will categorize as gear reviews. So, that's just something to let you know about. So anyway, this here is the Apple battery charger. This video shouldn't be too long. If you want to see some more of my opinions, go ahead and watch my initial review. That video is a little bit of a long video though for a battery charger. I have no idea how I can manage to talk for 26 minutes about a battery charger. Somehow I'm able to, so I don't know. But anyway, this shouldn't be any more than, say, 10 minutes, if even that. Mainly because I already know what I'm going to talk about. So, with that hideously long intro out of the way, this is not looking good. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys around the product. Here's the left side of it. There's absolutely nothing. On the front, this is where the batteries go. You can see a diagram for how to put the batteries in. And there's the positive contacts and the negative contacts. This is the right side. Again, there's not much to it. And on the back side, well, here's your prongs. On the bottom, just tells you some general information. Certificate of European Safety and all that such. And on the top, you have your indicator light, which I will probably do a demonstration of as well. So that's what it looks like. In a nice little box like this, as you can see. It's a pretty simple Apple box. But the box is also a nice storage compartment for batteries. It can actually hold 5 batteries. I said in this review it can hold 6. I was wrong, it can hold 5 batteries. In fact, it can barely hold 5 batteries. But I'm going to take 2 out so I can show you what it looks like on the inside. Pop them in. Alrighty, and that's what the batteries look like on the inside of the charger. Like I said in my initial review, probably a good idea to hold on to this box because it doubles as a battery holder, which is very handy because Apple does provide 6 batteries, which in my opinion I'm starting to find to be a little bit redundant for my uses. I think there's too many batteries in here, to be honest with you. Plus I already have the 4 batteries that I owned before, so it's a lot of batteries to deal with. But you can never have too many batteries, I guess, but still. 6 batteries is more than enough batteries for the average person. But anyway, let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison to give you guys an idea of the size, because some people I've noticed on the Apple website seem to think that this is a very bulky battery charger, but you'll probably be pleasantly surprised. Right, so let's go ahead and compare it to the iPad 10-watt USB power adapter. It is a very, very similar styled product, as you can see. Same width, obviously, same thickness. That's because they both, have to accommodate this removable plug, which I forgot to mention earlier, which is good for universalizing the charger, so that way you can use it in different countries. If you're someone who likes to travel, this is perfect for you. And the fact that it's so small, perfect to pack in your bag, as opposed to many others, which I will size comparison it with another battery charger here in a little bit. You can see same thickness. The Apple iPad charger is just a little bit longer, if you will. Not longer, but it's shorter, but I don't know how to explain it. You can see what I'm trying to say though. It's shorter, but it's still the charger is a lot slimmer. the charger is actually slimmer than the iPad charger. So, but again, same depth, same thickness. So, yeah. And both of them do have the removable pieces here. So, that's that. Here's something else that we can size comparison it with. A 4th gen iPod Touch. Let's go ahead and take the case off. And as you can see, if I set the iPod down, set that in there, you can see that the charger can sit and rest inside of the iPod. Another shot of that for you. Obviously huge size difference, but that's to be quite expected. The iPod Touch is fairly small, fairly thin. Here it is up to the newer version of the iPod charger. And as you can see, it's a lot shorter, but I'd say it's probably, if you took another one, if you cut the prongs off and on 2 of these units and stack them on top of each other, you'd probably end up with a piece the same length as the battery charger. And there it is on top. Alright, and as you can see, same thickness, it's got the same exact thickness to it, so that's that. That's it for that comparison. And finally, we have another charger, another battery charger. This is an Energizer brand charger. As you can see, this one combines AA and AAA batteries. This actually happens to have a handy slide out mechanism, which is handy for packing. But let's go ahead and compare it with it closed. So that's it at smallest. And as you can see, the Apple battery charger is still shorter than the Energizer charger, even when the Energizer charger is in its most compact state, which is like this, as you can see, which is very nice. And again, thickness wise, I'd say about the same. However, you do get an advantage with the Energizer charger in that it will hold 4 batteries. There's space in there for 4 batteries, as you can see. And there you can see. So that's for size comparison. Let's go ahead and set this off to the side, and let's take a look at the charger in action here. So I'm just extending, using an extension cable here. Seems a little dusty at the moment. So you got the batteries in there. I'm going to plug it in, and just swishing some cables there. Alright, as you can see, maybe it's a little bit harder to see on camera, but the light is glowing amber when the batteries are charged. So you can see that the light glows amber when the batteries are being charged. When the batteries are fully charged, this will glow green, just like it will on, say, a MacBook charger. So that's pretty nice. Pop this out, and this will actually charge up other batteries as well, as I'll do a demonstration of that a little later in the review, or maybe I could, I don't know. But anyway, so you just saw how it charges the batteries. It will only charge 2 at a time, but it can charge 1 at a time, which is a handy feature. So if you have something that uses 3 batteries as opposed to just 2 batteries, you can go ahead and charge up the 2 first and then charge up the 1 later, and be able to do that, which is a very nice feature. Certainly I'm glad Apple can put that into consideration. Now there is one disadvantage to owning this charger, in that, what do you do if you need to recharge some AAA batteries right here? These are some rechargeable AAA batteries. So the only problem with having to recharge AAA batteries is that the Apple battery charger cannot accept them. They're just too short. You can see right there, they are too short. So this is where it's magnetic, is it? Yeah, wow, interesting. There's a magnet in there. Huh. This is where the Energizer battery will certainly shine. It has these little fold-out things that you just fold down. And it's labeled AAA, And when that thing is folded down, AAA batteries are totally totally able to be charged, as you can see. And with it not folded down, the batteries are, again, too short, but there's another one right there that you can use to put your AAA batteries in, which is definitely a handy feature if you need to recharge AAA batteries. So that's very nice. So let me go ahead and plug this in so you can see right there. I have a problem with some of these. Not sure what. There we are. Now they're charging. Alright. So that's very nice. And by the way, here are those Apple batteries again. Just in case you are wondering, this will charge these Apple batteries. You can see that these are the Apple branded batteries. You might be able to see that rechargeable logo right there, and it is charging them just fine. But the Apple charger will charge them up much more efficiently. But you can't. It just goes to show you can charge them with a standard traditional battery charger. So I also want to show you what I decided to use my old batteries for. Well, I'm actually using it in this. This here is a Dymo Electrotag little thingy here. So it's simply a label maker. You can see I had a bit of a typo there, but you get the idea. So I decided to use my older batteries in this thing because I could use a charge in them. And this thing will take 4 AA batteries, which is perfect because when these energizers die out on me, I'll just put them in this battery charger, which will be able to accommodate 4 batteries. So I'm still not going to get rid of this. This is still pretty useful for me. But I do want to show you these. Get them out. Here's some right here. So I'll set this to the side. These are the batteries that I used to use in my camera. Just simple energizers. Similar specs to what the Apple ones include, but again, the Apple included batteries. They have their little 10-year lifespan shelf thing, and they'll be able to hold 80% of their charge for a year and all that stuff. So, but I do also want to show you that the Apple battery charger will indeed charge up your standard rechargeable batteries as well. So I've got those inserted. Let me again. Plug this in. There we are. As you can see, it's charging those up just fine. So, pretty simple. And again, when they are fully charged, it will turn green. But I don't want to fully charge them up too much because I don't want to have too much of a charge difference when I put them back in. So, let's pop those back in. And there we are. Still works fine. So anyway guys, that is my official review of the Apple battery charger. I would certainly recommend it. It is a very nicely built product. Feels very sturdy. Has a nice indicator light up here to tell you when the batteries are charged, and like I showed in one of my last videos, it will actually blink if you plug in incompatible batteries. This will only charge in NIMH batteries. This is not like some sort of magical charger that will charge up your standard Duracell non-rechargeables or any of that stuff. You do need to make sure that the batteries you put in here are rechargeable NIMH batteries. That is important, very important. You can buy, I do hear that there is a company out there that does make an adapter piece for battery chargers, for AA battery chargers that cannot accommodate AAAs. So basically we'll allow it to accommodate AAA batteries in its charging. So if you're interested in recharging your AAA batteries, that's something I would definitely recommend to you. So this does cost $30, but you got to keep in mind that what you're getting the charger and you're getting 6 batteries. And the batteries that are included are actually rebranded Sanyo Eneloops batteries. So something to keep in mind if you already own some Eneloops. You might want to just stick with those. Those are pretty decent batteries, and I do believe they are just a little bit cheaper than going out and buying this. But with this thing, you are buying a very nice charger for those Eneloops, just so you know. But anyway, that's it. This is a much smaller form factor than the Eneloop charger, though, the one that Sanyo makes for their batteries. This is a lot smaller than that. So this is a lot more packer friendly. If you want to, if you travel a lot, this is probably better for you because, well, it's universalized with this thing, this feature, but it's just so compact and it's just very rigid, robust. It should be able to last inside of a bag of luggage. So anyway, that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Adios.